Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Dan, back with another video. Today we're going to be watching the top shows that you would hate to live in. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so you get notified every single time that I upload. Don't forget to comment down below what you guys would like to see me do next time. Without further ado, let's get right into the video.
You know, growing up, just like movies, I always wanted to be on TV. And again, not like on TV, more like in the show. But now that I've wised up, I realize I don't want to be in any of these shows. These shows,
Bro, regular show would be crazy scary.
would be terrible to live in. And that's what we'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some shows I'd absolutely hate to live in. And don't worry, I know everyone doesn't watch every show, so I'll try and tell you everything you need to know before I explain why I'd hate living in them, all right? And in the end, I'll go over one of the shows that I would not only hate to live in the most, but also a show I've been meaning to talk about for a minute. And without further ado, Chainsaw Man gotta be one of the worst shows to live in. And I'm saying this as someone who loves this series. Like, I really do love it, bro. The movie made me cry. But please keep me away from the show. Before I even talk about it, let me give you the rundown like I said. If you've never seen it, Chainsaw Man's this anime where we follow this teenager named Denji, who after getting murked by some Yakuza members, comes back to life with the ability to release chainsaws from his body and becomes a devil hunter. And you see, that's where the problem lies in this show. Not the chainsaws coming out the body thing. Oh, that probably would hurt though. But the devils. The world in this show is full of them, and these things are the worst. The devils in this show are pretty much human-hating, human-eating monsters that come from fear. Human fears. Each one of them being a different concept. Concept? What do I mean?
I mean, bro, so like basically just anything that somebody's scared of, just if they're scared of it enough and enough people are scared of it, it just becomes this devil thing. I mean, that's kind of like, I mean, it just realistically, like, couldn't people just take like antidepressants? Like if we just all took antidepressants and no one was scared of anything and they were just numb emotionally, I mean, realistically, none of these things would exist because nobody is scared of them.
Well, let's take for example something I'm scared of. Dolls. I'll rock with them, and neither do a lot of people on Earth. I ain't alone. And in the Chainsaw Man world, this fear we have for them would be
Dolls are scary as hell.
enough to create a doll devil, but only one. You following? So now imagine that whole process I just said, but for like every single thing ever. I mean it too, everything. A car devil, a doctor devil, an awkward silence devil. Anything could be a devil as long as people are scared of it. But that's not even all of it, because since the devils in this world come from fear, it only makes sense that the strongest ones are not only the most feared, but they can gain or lose strength depending on what's going on in the world. New Conjuring film drops, Ghost Devil gets stronger. Inflation goes up, unemployment devil gets stronger. Ceasefire happens, Israel devil gets weaker. Message! It's such a cool power system, but like, I'm admiring it from a distance. I don't want to live there. It would be terrifying. You don't know when they could randomly strike. Imagine you just chilling at the crib one day in the living room, minding your business. Oh wow, it's a really nice day outside. The gun devil just sneezed and blasted away your crib in 5 cities. And they don't even gotta be to that scale. Even if you get rolled up on by a barely scary devil, you'd probably get packed. You're human. And then that's it.
But does that apply to like, does it only if you're scared of it? Like, would you get killed by some devil that's formed from somebody else's fear? Or do they just come for you because you're scared of them and your fear is the one who formed them?
Situation, dying wouldn't even be the worst part. It's the aftermath. It would be embarrassing. Imagine my homies come to my funeral asking what killed me. Did they say what got him? Yeah, they said it was the cheese devil. There's hella lactose intolerant people. It probably could. And that's not even me.
I mean, there's a lot of lactose intolerant people, but lactose intolerant people aren't scared of cheese. I mean, they just can't have cheese. I'm terrified of it.
You mentioning devil contracts. I'm not even gonna get into that. Like I said, I love this show, but Chainsaw Man is horrible to live in. But I'd rather live in Chainsaw Man than to live in. So I just finished watching the show, and let me tell you something. If I'm not stepping a foot in Chainsaw Man, You couldn't get a follicle of me and Derry. Before I even get into it, if you don't know, this show in simple terms is a prequel to the movie It. You know, killer clown named Pennywise likes to eat kids, but just based in the 1960s, where we learn a little more about him and, you know, see what this goes up to.
I mean, yeah, but realistically, if I remember right from watching the movies, doesn't Pennywise, after being defeated, doesn't he only show up every 34 years? Could be wrong about that number, but I know it's something 30 something years. Realistically, if you are born sometime around that beginning time, realistically, you will live in Derry like normal. Like it would just be like living in a small town. And you won't ever be affected by any of that until that 30 some number years later. And that's even if you still choose to live there. I mean, you can move somewhere else and never even encounter Pennywise. I mean, yeah, I just.
For the 80s. And the special thing about this show is this is the first show on the list to have multiple reasons why I would never ever want to live there. First of them obviously being this dude Pennywise. A lot of y'all may know I've spoken about this guy on my channel before, saying how I'd beat the white off his skin and bully him to death. But y'all, I don't know what happened in those 20 something years between this show and the movie, but this dude in the show is way more terrifying than in the movie. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know what happened, but this dude glued down those 27.
I mean, they probably just had better story writing, better CGI effects, better everything.
Years. He's washed. The difference is insane. Like in the movie, yeah, he'll do some scary stuff like transform into a creepy painted lady or a giant lumberjack statue. But in the show, this guy will shapeshift into your deceased mother and make her give birth to you again. Oh, what the y'all see what I mean? This dude in the show is different. Stuff got so scary for the kids in this show that these kids started popping pills to avoid being scared of Pennywise. Like, this is ridiculous. Why didn't I think of that? Point is, if you living in Derry and this dude got an eye on you, just hang it up, bro, because it ain't even up to you. You gotta just pray this dude thinks you won't taste good or he's just not hungry today. And now, for the show that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute. No need to introduce this one. Everyone knows this show, Stranger Things. Now look, I really like this show, but as much as I like it and as much as it's been beloved for years, and I mean years, this chunk has been out since I was an 8th grader. You know how insane that is? I went from being pretty much the same age as these kids to now I'm freaking 6 years older than them. That's crazy. As much as I like it, if I had a choice, I'm not living in Hawkins.
I mean, I feel like Stranger Things is like the only show on this list that like everyone is affected. I mean, like even if you leave Hawkins, I mean, you saw like what was it, season why like season 4 to 5, I think it was, whenever like Joyce and them like left. Like even then, I mean, it was because they were the main characters, but even then they were like drawn back, and I mean the whole town was subjected to, I mean, the town crumbling apart. But yeah.
Indiana. I'm not. From season 1 through season 5, this place has been the epicenter of so many problems, it's not even funny. Season 1, you got a Demogorgon, which is pretty much a monster running around trying to eat you. Season 2, you don't have a Demogorgon, but you got demo dogs trying to eat you. Season 3, you got the Mind Flayer, townfolk possessed by the Mind Flayer, and Russians after you. Season 4, you got Vecna, who's pretty much the one running the whole operation, going after you. And then season 5 is just season 4, but he's stronger now, and everyone got 25% cornier. This is horrible. And the main cast is the ones that have to deal with all of it. And I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in their shoes, I don't think I'm making it. Not as a main character.
I mean, realistically, like this show has the biggest plot armor for the main characters I've ever seen. I mean, other than obviously spoilers if you haven't seen it, which you should have seen it by now. At the end of season 5, how they had the split ending with 11 and how she died, or some people think she didn't die. Like, I don't know. But all I know is that up until then, like, everyone survived a little too much. I mean, I feel that might just be the writers too scared to kill off a main character, but, and yes, I love Bob, but sorry guys, Bob was not a main character. I mean, I'm talking like Mike, Will. I mean, Will obviously had his stuff going on throughout the show, season 1, season 2, but I mean, I'm talking like Death. Eddie, again, he was technically a main character, but he was only there for like a season ish. But I'm talking like everyone in season 5 thought that Steve was gonna die because the writers were pitching all this stuff, but it didn't happen. I mean, they even teased it in the show. I mean, I don't know.
It'd be death or me running away. I wouldn't last long. Matter of fact, I'll go down every season and I'll tell you every moment I would have called it if I even made it there. Season 1. The second me and the gang find out Will is missing and find his little girl near where he went missing and she got superpowers, yeah, deuces. Peace out. Unless it's me getting those powers, peace. Season 2, Will start doing that hallucinating neck touching stuff in front of me. I'm out. I'm out. Especially if I ever see him cough up a slug. I'm out. Then season 3. See, season 3 is unique because at first it'll seem like everything is smooth. You know, it's the summer, 11 closed the gate last season, Milfs is chilling at the pool and stuff, we good. But the second I see we got Russia involved in our business, now Russia, a world superpower, is involved in our business.
Yeah, and I mean, not to mention the fact that the whole stuff around the fact that there's a bunch of teenagers and kids like fighting the Russian government. I mean, is it cool? Yes. Is it realistic? No. But I mean, realistically, again, come for me. I mean, it's a sci-fi fiction show. So yes, I mean, there's so many things where if you want to go down that road, is it realistic? Obviously not. I mean,
Season 4, I don't even gotta see anything really. I probably won't even make it to Vecna. Cause when I hear the description of Chrissy's body after what Vecna did to her, yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out, y'all. And then season 5, man, after the stuff we went through in season 4, anything is enough for me to dip at this point. My guy, Max is in a coma. So the second I hear Dustin say some corny stuff like, I wanna see Vecna's heart on a platter. Are you serious, bro? What are you gonna do about it? I'm out, bro. I'm out. And that's just being in the main cast. Even as a regular person in Hawkins, not a part of the main cast, I'm not willing to be here. Because if I'm not in the main cast, that means I don't know anything about what's going on in this world at all. So imagine if I'm in season 4 and I hear that Vecna clock. I'm not gonna be prepared. I won't even know what's going on. I'm gonna just be like, hey, that's a neat looking clock. And it's gonna be like that every time because I'm a curious guy. Doesn't matter what situation I'm in. A main cast member, a main cast parent, a civ. If I'm in Hawkins, Indiana, I'm finished. Even if I'm born straight into Hawkins lab and I'm one of them telekinetic force wielding children, I'ma just get freaking slimed out by Henry, so it don't matter. Man, you couldn't freaking pay me to be in Hawkins. Even excluding all this upside down Vecna stuff, I still don't want to be there. Not only would I, let's be honest, probably be a nerd so I'd get bullied, but also there's a chance I'd be friends with the main cast.
I mean, realistically though, like post season 1, like, don't you think that like a lot more people would want to move out of Hawkins? I mean, you see throughout the season, so many people stay there, like just hoping it's going to get better. I mean, even after everything that happens in season 5 with the whole government taking over the middle of town and everything like that with the friggin' split gates and the town splitting in 4s. I mean, there's still so many people who live in Hawkins that just didn't leave.
And I don't want to be friends with the main cast. Yeah, it might sound crazy because all of them seem cool and all, but I've been noticing patterns, and I can confidently say, these dudes are some snakes.
I just built a budgeting app.
What? How?
Base 44. Look, it pulls all our
Who would want to be in a friend group when you got dudes like Will trying to take his homegirl's boyfriend and dudes like Steve who's trying to take Nancy away from Jonathan, who originally took Nancy away from him? You think I'm gonna be cool with these dudes? You must be out of your mind. You can't have shit in this friend group. Especially if it was like the Steve, Jonathan, and Nancy situation. I'd be pissed. I'm too insecure for that. Let my girl bandage up her ex how Nancy was bandaging up Steve last season in the Upside Down. I'ma be heated when she come back. You like him or something? Why you wouldn't just let him bleed out? And you might say, oh, that's only 2 or 3 people out of the whole group. And to that I say, that's 2 or 3 snakes too many. Let me put it like this. If you had a batch of 10 apples, right? And out of those 10, 2 or 3 of them could take your girl from you, you probably not buying the batch, are you? That's all I'm saying. I'm not willing to take the risk. These dudes cannot be my homies. Still love y'all though. At the time of recording this, season 5 volume 1 is only out, so I don't know how it ends yet. Maybe it'll give me more reasons to want to live there. But I have
It will not give you more reasons to want to live there.
some predictions. Spoiler warning, because these might be accurate. I don't know. I'm kind of a genius. Starting with a crazy one. Someone's gonna die. Not for real though. I think Robin and Steve are probably gone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see it coming. Robin and Steve are too beloved.
No, they don't die. Nobody dies. Important. Well, I mean, Okay, like still like I just don't they like wrote it so badly. I mean, I'm sorry if you love the last season. I thought it was terrible. I mean, the show was good, the writing was terrible, the execution terrible. Especially how much hype there was around it and how many freaking years it took to make this whole story. I mean, they summed it up. They summarized it terribly.
And they can't keep Steven the show, bro. It's gonna take Nancy away from Jonathan. Number 8, I don't think she'll die, but maybe. I mean, it might be Punisher for giving us the most boring episode of the entire show. I'm still standing by it. That episode was boring. I actually find it funny that after her review in the last episode of Volume 1, all of a sudden, hella people like this episode. Like a bunch of y'all just came out the woodworks and said, yeah, the most boring, most random episode in the entire series that had no point in the story until 8 years later. Yeah, that one was always my favorite. Like, y'all just lying. And I think they're gonna try to make Vecna good. Honestly, I think that's the direction they're going in. The way he was looking at that cave makes us feel like he has like some dark memory with it, and I'm not here for it, okay? I don't want to sympathize with someone who killed mad kids. Unless it's like Darth Vader, you know, that's a little different.
So guys, that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe, and comment down below what you guys would like to see next time. Episode 5 of Batman is going to be coming very soon, so keep an eye out on that. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.